to McDonald's, I go to McDonald's.
Well, yeah, that's what you gotta do. I personally can't eat meat.
Anymore?
Anywho, we're two aunts and we're telling ghost stories.
It was October 25th, 1998, and the town was abuzz because the Halloween Haunted House was about to debut. Jean and I volunteered to be on the board, even though some of those people on the board were unbearable.
Specifically, Evelyn Winchester.
Ooh. She was president of the board, and she was a real snoot about those cookies that Jean and I would bring to the meetings.
They were from DeLuca's, the best bakery in town. She's a stupid hussy.
Anywho, so there was a house off of Route 70 that was taken by the county because of an infestation of ferrets or whatever.
If you don't live near Route 70, you don't know how many ferrets routinely jump on the windshield. And you have to be very stern with ferrets. You gotta say,
get
Mr.
off my
Ferret,
car,
you cannot
ferret,
be
leave.
here. I wish
Get
you
off my
could, but you
windshield,
can't,
okay?
Mr. Ferret.
So the house, all right, it was, it was a little run down, but it was safe enough to let your children run around unsupervised.
So we get to this house, and every room looks unbelievable.
Apparently, President Evelyn had a, quote, connection, so we got all these props for pennies.
We wanted to be dressed up as nurses, which, by the way, was a fantasy for both of our husbands.
So we asked Evelyn if we could be in the hospital room, and because she wanted it, she said no.
Typical Evelyn. She was always bloated. Always.
So now we're looking like morons wearing nurse outfits in the Egyptian theme room.
That's exactly.
Jean and I were starting to notice all the props in the place were lighting up.
It was like a color green, like the Wiz in The Wizard of Oz.
Emeralds?
Yeah.
No, it was more teal.
No, it was definitely emerald.
I think you're remembering it wrong.
Whatever, colors are subjective.
Very true. I don't believe purple is the color. I think everything is blue.
Anyway, so then Evelyn starts waving the scalpel at us.
We thought it was the diet she was on.
You know that one when you stuff everything into your mouth for 15 minutes, but only 15 minutes.
Seemed like it would work, but we knew it wasn't that because she started chanting.
Timba,
Timba, whatever, Tumba, whatever.
Haven't we heard that before?
Her eyes go red, goose coming out of her mouth, and she's sending us a message just trying to knife us.
So she says her master is coming, all must follow suit, or your children are gonna die.
Jean and I do not take it lightly when someone says her children are gonna die.
Well, it's not something we leave up to chance.
You know what a seance is?
We contacted the devil.
And guess what? He wasn't that bad.
And we very calmly asked the devil, could you please leave this haunted house off Route 70 alone?
So the devil said he would leave the haunted house if we promised to do a little something.
So we had to sacrifice a lamb, whatever.
Listen, sometimes you sacrifice a lamb, you get lamb chops, whatever.
Exactly. I really want a lamb chop. But why don't we just go out and hunt us a lamb?
I'm not doing that again.